In this video, we'll look at what's new in Descript Storyboard version 68. Welcome to this video. My name is David and I hope you're well wherever you are around the world. Number one on the list is eye contact, and this was previewed a while back, where this is an AI video effect that keeps your gaze locked onto the camera no matter where you're looking. For example, at the script, screen, slides, etc. It's still in beta, and it's at the time of recording this video, it's not available for everyone, and it's coming out in the next few days. And once it's out, I'll definitely do a how-to tutorial on that. So you should get it somewhere. Let's say if you click on like this particular video and go to effects, it should be somewhere here. It's going to be down here. It's the eye contact effect. So if you're looking to the side, your gaze is kept right onto the camera, but there are a couple of things you'll need to know. You don't need to be doing a lot of movements, so they can keep that kind of gaze right into the camera. So there are a couple of things you might need to do, but I'm actually going to review that. So number two, we've got a replace selection. You can now replace any selection in the script with a new recording, whether you have text, an AI voice, or past take. Simply highlight it in your script, then open the recorder to replace a selection with a new take. So how that works is you kind of come in here and make a selection. Let's just make a selection up to there, and then this replace with, click on this. You can either do a recording or overdub, but now this is for recording. Click on recording, and then from here you can decide to do audio, camera, screen. So you can set your mic, and then for the replace selection, you have a drop down to either record into a script, replace selection, record new layer. So really depends on what you're working with, but that is the second new feature, that is the replace selection with a new recording. So highly welcome as well. And now something else you need to note is that the length of the scenes will be adjusted intelligently to match the new pacing. They'll do their best to manage the changes in the script, so your scene placement and b-roll remain in the right spot for simple editing later. Next up, we have editing word gaps from the script. So this is a new option in the context menu that lets you change how long your word gaps are right from the script. So what you need to do is just right click at any point. So for example, let's say I just right click here and then go to edit word gap, and then you can do all these things that you want here, set manually, and then you can set your word gaps manually, etc. So that's highly welcome, and you can choose from the preset durations or enter specific duration for the gap by pressing Control or Command G on a Mac or Control G on Windows. Really depends on what you're working with there. Next up, we have the start at property. We have introduced a new feature for video layers, excluding the script track, that simplifies the process of adjusting the media start time in your scenes. When you add a video to a scene, this new feature works like sleep tool, enabling you to quickly modify the video range for the scene in the properties panel with just one click and drag action. So that's also highly welcome. Next up, we have layer locking. It's now easier to work with green screen or chroma keyed layers using layer locking. You can lock a layer from the context menu. So or by using the option or Alt L keyboard shortcuts. This locks the layer's position and scale, and also prevents it getting in the way while selecting other layers in the canvas. And how that works is, for example, let's say I click here, see the layers here. Now when you hover over this section, you can see a new padlock. So this, if you click on it, you lock this layer, and you see you cannot actually select this particular layer. Now if I undo that, you can select it, bring it here, and then click outside here, lock it. So it's locked, you moved it, and you're not going to interfere with it. So it's actually going to help you work on other layers without actually affecting this particular layer. So that's highly welcome. And then what else do we have here? So the updated shortcut modifier for playback speed changes. So from Alt or Option to Shift, it better matches conventional NLEs like Premiere Pro, and frees up Option L / Alt L for layer locking. And then update layer order across scenes. When you change the layer order on a layer that spans multiple scenes, the layer order is now updated across all scenes. To do this, select the full layer from the timeline and then update the layer order from the context menu. So that is highly welcome. Now there are a bunch of other tweaks here, but this one is kind of important. Layers in the timeline now stack from the bottom up. So that has been kind of one question people have always asked, depending on the way you put your media, but now they stack from the bottom up. And you can notice that the show layers option is not here, but you now have the hide timeline and show timeline right about here. So that's really welcome. But what I'm excited to try out is the eye contact AI video effect that's going to be shipped out in the coming days, and I'm waiting to see how it's going to look like. So that's it for this video. That's what's new in Descript Storyboard version 68. I hope this video is of value to you. Thanks for watching.